Hey, what's up, guys? Kriscoolmod for the update. Guess what? Update 41. Yes, my friend. RetroBeast become very stable, very amazing, and this update will make the RetroBeast even better, my friend. Yes, a lot of new stuff, a lot of fix. Everybody's gonna be happy because I'm gonna talk about the new core of the RetroBeast, the RetroFE core with stability. I will talk about the new Saturn ROM set, the new Xbox 360 Xenia, new setup for the Xbox 360. The brand new LaunchBox, a ton of new system and LaunchBox and BigBox are available now. The Wiki, I'm gonna talk about the team, the Beast Flow and Bit War. I'm gonna talk about Zelda, the Yuzu, 3DS, new game on the hard drive, Saturn, Last of Us, Batman Arcade Adult, the new F Partition, Clone Hero. We'll talk about also the new second screen and main screen. So let's dive in. RetroBeast, the best system in the world, guys. Yes, thumbs up. Okay, let's start the update. Update 41 is available for Patreon on the 15th of August and it's gonna be available on the 1st of September for free user. 1st September for free user and 15th of August for Patreon early access. If you're interested, go on Discord. You will find all the link for Patreon and stuff like that. Okay, this update, the most important one in my part, and for people that has problem with black screen. I'm gonna recap. When I talk about black screen, if you boot RetroBeast, some people, very rare on a few old PC that use APU, Ryzen, let's say 5600G or 3400G, or some old Intel APU, no graphic card, or on some very low-end AMD graphic card. What does happen for those people when they buy the RetroBeast is they boot RetroBeast, everything run like normal, and as soon as they boot a game on RetroArch or MAME, let's say I'm booting a game, that's it, it's got a black screen. Okay, now I see the game, but the problem on the low-end old PC, the game was running but on a black screen. All right, but now it's fixed. It's all fixed. I test the new core of the RetroBeast because I have some old PC. I can test it. I have the 5600G, the 34. I have some old Intel. I test on my 1X player, the first generation 1X player, because I know it did that on some of my PC, the black screen. So I worked this month to provide the core. So now, for people that used to go on the wiki and fix, it used to be a black screen game fix, and the fix was to copy the core on the RetroBeast root. But you don't need to do that anymore. The fix will be removed. The black screen fix core will be removed because it's already integrated on the RetroBeast. When you go to the RetroBeast, you have a folder named core. It's a brand new core up to date from RetroFE, and I tested on any PC I have, and I have no black screen and everything run flawless, so you can boot a game. So if you did experience a black screen last month or 2 months ago, you don't have to do you don't have to go to Wiki fix and do the fix after the update. Do your update, test it. It should works. 99.9% it should works. I hope. But if you have any black screen or still have problem, I'm gonna help you. Maybe it's another fix to do. But the core I provide after the update on Syncovery, it's one way to go. It's gonna be it's gonna work on any PC. Also, if you have a slowdown, that's not a black screen. You can set. I have a low spec and a high spec on the setting wheel. You can go on the wiki folder on the fix, do it manually. But if you go on the setting and you go to tools, you have the performance. If you have a low-end PC and you want the best experience on the emulator, you set to low spec, and you will have a great image, great smooth experience. If you have a a good PC, you put it at high. But for any problem, you put it at low. Okay. So for me, this is the most important update of this month. So RetroBeast is gonna run on any PC, no problem, no black screen. If you have any problem, report. I have a section on Discord for that. Report any bug, or but it should be okay. All right, so all emulators are up to date. There is so many good emulator. PS3 has been updated. But now every game is bootable on the PS3. So that's a good news. I update the Dolphin. The Simu, it's in beta. It's the new version. Since 2 months ago, I changed for the beta version of Simu, but it works really great. The only problem I have with Simu, it's the quit. That's the only emulator I cannot quit from the set. Back and start. I tried to fix it, but if you have any problem, press your home key on the keyboard, or escape, or clear alt delete, anything that will go out of the emulator, and after you can close it. All my emulator on RetroBeast can be quit from the back and start, or the home button. It's escape. But Simu, the new version, doesn't want to give a shit about quitting. But maybe after a few updates, it's gonna be quittable. Yes, all emulator are updated. Dolphin, DockStation, Simu. I have the new Citra. New Citra, it's a brand new emulator. It works on Vulkan. It's the same emulator as Yuzu for Switch. It's the same GUI. So if you have any problem, by the way, for new buyer, when you run RetroBeast, the Switch and Citra 3DS, you need to boot the emulator one time. Go to Wiki. You just need to set your controller. It doesn't remember. It doesn't pair automatically for Yuzu, Switch, and Citra for 3DS. So you go to shortcut, Wiki shortcut. Let's say you boot Yuzu. Or if you are in a game and the controller doesn't work, press F11. Sorry, I have a cold. Press F11 on your keyboard and it will minimize the emulator. After you go to emulation, configuration, it takes 1 second. Control, and you press input device and you choose. Now I have 4 controller because I have my Patco 4 controller, but you choose the controller you want to be controller 1. That's it. You click on it and you click apply and OK. Same thing for Citra. Okay, It's a question I have often. That's something I don't know how to fix it, because all at my emulator or plug and play mean I can sell a 16 terabyte or 96 terabyte to any person in the world, and he's gonna plug his own Xbox, and every emulator is gonna work. But Yuzu, no, he knows your Xbox, but it doesn't pair with your Xbox. So you just need to tell the emulator, hey, use my controller, and that's it. You don't have to map the button. You just need to tell him, use my Xbox Zero controller. Simple as that. One day it's gonna be fixed, I hope. Oh, the F partition for new people or people that's gonna do the installation 1B. When you go to Wiki, 1B installation, there is no more the F partition to create. I just think about that. It was too complicated for nothing. I say, I'm gonna create a F partition on the D drive. Alright, so new buyer, when you buy my RetroBeast, you will have, when you plug my D drive, you will have the D. I'm gonna close the camera. So you will have the D when you plug my drive, and where's the F? The F partition is gonna appear automatically. You don't need to create it. Okay? For people, the old buyer, that people that has the RetroBeast for a long time. Oh, what's happening? Okay. You need to create your F partition. All right. Yes, but for new buyer, you will have the F partition already set in the D. You don't have to create another F partition on the C. It's too much confusing. If you see two F drive on your RetroBeast setup for whatever the reason, because you install the F partition and you have the other F partition, delete one of those partition, not the one on the D, but the one on your C drive. Okay, you only need one F partition. So the good news is for people that buy the RetroBeast now and after, the F partition is already integrated on the D. Donkey Kong on the MAME, I did add, I'm surprised, I didn't have the Donkey Kong Jr. I did have it, but it was not on the wheel. Okay, so the 3 Donkey Kong Jr., regular Donkey Kong, and the 3 is added in the MAME, of course. So sorry about that, it was not there. One member, I don't remember the name, but told me to add it. He was right. Xenia for Xbox. I did some research to get the best performance of the Xbox 360, because Xbox 360 is the only emulator that is not, it's around 60% compatibility, and sometimes the game performance, it's not the best on some game. So what I did is Xenia, it will launch with the Vulkan API. All right. My God, the resolution and the performance is better now. So give me some feedback on Xbox 360 if you compare the last month when you boot the 360 and after the update. But the performance should be better. And also I have the nightly the Canary version, so it's a more advanced Xenia emulator I download, and plus it has been set to Vulkan, so you should see some performance. Also, I reactivate the demo, because what happened, Xbox 360 XBLA, the live Xbox Live games, there were demo, but it's only, it's just I forget, it's in the config files of the emulator, You just one line. You just have to activate the demo to full game. So now, after the update, if you did play a game and it was a demo, now it's a full game. It's on all demo are unlocked to full game in the Xbox 360. So good news. It was activated before, but for some reason I deactivated by mistake. The new launchbox. So let's launch the new launchbox. I removed the launchbox and BigBox 3 months ago. I was not happy with the all the setup. So what I did is launchbox now share the same logo and video and games from the RetroBeast. So if you download on the Syncovery the new launchbox, it's not gonna be big. Okay, there is no duplicate video, games, or art. Okay, a little bit of art in the launchbox, but the basic stuff. So that's the new launchbox. Right, very sexy. You can use your mouse and keyboard. You can use your Xbox controller. And now I'm gonna show you on the left. You have all the arcade. You have for now you have 115 system. I'm counting all the collection and sub collection. This is all the this is all the MAME. After you have arcade board. Okay, Sega System, AAE, Techno Pirate, Action Max. Computer, you have 3 Commodore 64, MS-DOS, Sinclair, and it's gonna grow up. I'm gonna add more system every month in the future. When I have time, I will add more system. In the console, you have all the basic console, the Switch, Nintendo 64, all the Sega, all the Atari, PC Engine, Sega, all the Sega, Dreamcast, Genesis, all the good stuff on the launchbox. You will see console import. It doesn't exist. I tried to remove it. That's something like, but there is nothing in console import and game hack. I don't know why. It doesn't show up on BigBox. I don't know why it's a bug. I need to remove it, but there is no import and hack. Handheld, I have all the handheld from RetroBeast. What's the handheld? Atari, Nintendo DS, Game Boy Advance, Switch, Game Gear, and the pinball. Okay, let's go to BigBox. I'm gonna show you the BigBox. So this is on your free update, launchbox, all set up. You have all the basic, but I'd start really strong because it was no launchbox last month, and now there is 115. And I like the new update of launchbox. For me, launchbox, they have a lot of. I like the way you can. You have a lot of option on the game and stuff like that. Why BigBox doesn't launch? Takes forever. Yeah, I really like. For me, I prefer RetroBeast to play game because it's fast. You can quit game very fast and stuff. You can save your game and stuff like that. You can organize a favorite and stuff like that. I find BigBox and launchbox good because they have a lot of options, but I find it slow to boot. Sometimes you have in BigBox, sometimes it's buggy. The sound it's weird sometimes, but it's great. But for me, it's not the best. I'm never gonna replace the RetroBeast with BigBox or launchbox, even if it's great. It's very long to boot, but anyway, I'm gonna show you the new. I installed a few themes, so you can change the theme if you want. Alright, so this is the new big box. You got the second screen is working. So let's jump to handheld. Let's say Game Gear. Also, you will have your latest game at the bottom. You have the video snap, the description. Also on the main, you should have the amount of game. Oh yeah, there is the amount of game right there. And at the bottom, you will have your latest play game or stuff like that. So the same game I talked before, the console, the handheld, the arcade, PS2. Why did they change to cover flow? Okay. So very cool. And you have all the options. That's what makes Big Box and LaunchBox great. It's the option. You can organize the way you want. You can change the layout of the theme. You can change the theme. You can change your hotkey, your button. There is a lot of options. That's what makes Big Box and LaunchBox great. The cover flow view. You can change. You can see the the game cartridge in 3D and stuff like that. So I have all the console, a few computer, a few arcade board. The arcade is complete. You have all the arcades. See at the bottom you have your latest game. So you can jump to your latest game. All the subcategories. Very great. Daphne, Pinball, Atomic Wave, Naomi, Triforce, and so on. Yeah. So for fan of Big Box and LaunchBox, it's ready for you on this update. And it shares the same game and video and art from the RetroBeast. Sorry. Yeah, 115 system. The wiki, if you go to the wiki, I reorganize again the wiki, I read it, make it more simple step by step. I try to make it simple, but I try to give you as much information as possible. The installation is very simplified. You got the video, all the wiki, the control, the update, it's in the wiki, how to control, how to update, and this is all for other extra stuff you plug on your PC and RetroBeast. The fix, a few bunch of fix, and all the shortcut. Yeah, wiki is reorganized. Beast Flow, let's go to Beast Flow. Yeah, I rescan again all the art, the CD and cartridge. If you press Steam, let's go to Bitwar, Beast Flow. Yeah, I was not happy again with all the art. I said I need to work. So every system you're gonna see on the Beast Flow team has been redone. All missing art and so this is the Dreamcast, all the Nintendo 64, all the PC Engine, Genesis. So I did make sure you have all the art. Alright, Nintendo, Sinclair, Commodore, Atari 2600, PSP, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, setting. I did put the setting on this theme because you can change the theme from the setting. So the Wii U, I think the Wii U was missing a bunch, so now it's complete. Oh, see the PS2? Because I changed the PS2, I reworked the ROM set of PS2, so I need to rework the art also at the same time. But yeah, did take a long time, but Saturn. Oh, Saturn, I did redone the complete collection. There is no Saturn now. There is no more CD port because people didn't understand. Let's say you boot a game in the old time. It was 1 CD and 2 CD or 3 CD for a game, and Saturn has a ton of 1, 2, and 3 CD. I removed them. So instead of saying 3 times the same game on the wheel, you will see one logo. So all multiple CD discs are merged in one. So that's the beast flow. Reorganized and art is looking awesome. Oh, the Zelda. I apologize. Last month, people that play the new Zelda on the Switch, it was because in Yuzu on the Switch you can set per game, let's say a controller or a specific option for one game. Okay, usually an emulator you can say, okay, for this game don't take the global setting but use this specific setting. And I did by mistake, I did set my own Xbox to be specific to the game. So people, they did set their own Xbox on the Yuzu, but when it was working on the Switch, but when they were playing Zelda, it was not working. So I removed my own specific controller. My bad. Now you have a low setting for Yuzu. It will change Vulkan to OpenGL for people that have a low spec PC. So Yuzu should run flawless on low-end PC. It uses OpenGL on low spec performance. I set Citra. When you set low spec, it will change the Citra for Nintendo 3DS as well. If you have any problems, so low spec will change the Nintendo 3DS. I did add on the hard drive. You need to update your hard drive. Now it's pretty much, now the hard drive is really finished. There is 100 gigabyte free space. It's nothing. I did re-download The Last of Us Part 1, and let's see. And I did add 30 game, mini game. My god, Airborne, my god. There is 30 game on the PC. So you will add 30 more game. It's not big game, but so Last of Us was removed but re-added and works, and plus 30 new PC game. But that's it. PC game hard drive is done. But this month you can update it. The new Saturn ROM set, like I said, there is no more multi-disc. Let's go to Saturn. Because a lot of people and YouTubers review the RetroBeast, and when they jump on the Saturn, they says, oh, there is a duplicate game. But no, it was multi-disc. So I say, okay, that's enough. So I found I merged all the multi-disc. Let's go to Saturn. Hey, you need to see my Pikachu. Okay, console. Okay, Saturn. So now if I scroll, there is no duplicate logo. There is no multi-disc. Alright. There is, like D. D, it was 4 disc for the D game. I think that it was 4. Now there is 1. It's all merged in one folder. Alright. Okay, let's continue the wonderful update 41. Yes, The Last of Us Part 1 is re-added on the hard drive. MAME, the adult. I removed the adult because some people, they says, oh, I have kids and stuff like that. So the adult is not, so I remove it. But it's very rare, so people more want it than doesn't want it. So I'm gonna show you. See, the adult is there, but it's not a big deal. It's just but still, some people don't want to see it. So what you can do, I'm gonna show you. It's very easy. Go to D drive, RetroBeast. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Go to collection. Go to arcade genre. Yeah, arcade genre. So you go there, collection, arcade genre. Open the menu. This is a trick I'm showing you. If you want to really remove something, click on menu and you will see all the subcategories. Just go to adult. If you don't see it, click CTRL-F and do a search. It should be... My god. Ah, right there, arcade adult. You just remove it and save the config files. You can save it, you can right click, copy and back up the menu, but you open menu and you remove the wheel, that's it. Take 2 seconds when you know what when you know how to do it. Oh, Batman, I lost my Batman collection for 2 months. And Mexicans on Discord, I ask on Discord, I say I need my Batman back. The folder was there, but it was no game. I lost all the subcategories, so Batman collection is back on track. Oh, I fixed the Clone Hero. Clone Hero was on the... Clone Hero, it's if you want to play with a real guitar, a real Guitar Hero or Rock Band with the original dongle. I have the PS3 version. You can plug your dongle on your PC with RetroBeast, and Clone Hero will recognize your guitar, and you can play all the freaking thousands of DLC I have. But the Clone Hero was on the P drive. It's fixed, but the P drive is not updated on the Syncovery. So if you go to Discord, on the troubleshoot section, you will find the wiki how to fix it. Okay, because it was broken, it was not bootable. You cannot Clone Hero, if you boot a game or a DLC, the game didn't launch. But now it's fixed. So for any problem you have on the RetroBeast, go on the troubleshoot on Discord. I have, and by the way, on Discord there is a search on top. If you have a question before asking, just go on my Discord page. On top on right there is a search. Write a keyword. Let's say you have a problem with Guitar Hero, Clone Hero. Just type Clone Hero and you will find all the stuff we talk about the, and you will find some fix. What else? It's almost finished. Almost finished. Oh my god, I have 2 fixes for the screen. now I'm talking for people that has multiple screen. Okay, now I have a second screen, and I have a third screen, and I have my main screen. Okay, but Windows is stupid. Okay, I know because I have so many PC. Why it's stupid? It's because it will remember the first screen you plug on your when you install the window the first time. For what I know, it's gonna remember your first screen the first time you boot, and it's gonna name it as one. Makes sense? But let's say you change TV, you move your PC, you have another screen, you plug another HDMI, another TV, you change port on the back. Why people Windows is stupid? It's because even if you have one screen, your main screen, it will not be number one anymore. It will be number 2 and number 3. Okay, you cannot. I searched internet for a lot, many years, and a lot of people they have the same question as me. They ask Microsoft how to change my freaking screen to number 1. Okay, and there is no answer. They answer bullshit and stuff. But anyway, what I try to say is it's possible when you have multiple screens. Your main screen's never gonna be your main screen when you boot RetroBeast or a game. That can happen, alright? You can try to go on display and change, move your screen and stuff like that, but you're not gonna be able to make your main screen your main screen. Anyway, long story short story, I have the fix for you. Okay. Let's say you boot RetroBeast. You have multiple screens. RetroBeast boot on a second screen, and you don't want it. You want it on your main screen. Makes sense? I have the fix now. So I give you 3 options. Screen 1, 2, and 3. So you go to Setting. You go to Tools. No, you don't go to Tools. You go to Theme. Main Screen Display. You click on it. And if you have any problem, by the way, I was too lazy. There is no green light. Okay? It's just for a fix. If you have any problem and RetroBeast doesn't run on the screen you want, try number 1, try number 2, and try number 3. Alright? This is for the RetroBeast launcher, not for and the game. Okay? So if everything works, don't touch it. But if you have any problem with your main screen on RetroBeast, try 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Simple as that. And you will not have a green light telling you which screen you didn't set, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so this is a new option for people that have multiple screen. Very smart. But MAME, it's another story. All emulators gonna follow the main screen. Okay? If you boot RetroBeast and it appear on your main screen, all games gonna appear on the same screen. But MAME, it's another story. It has its own main screen number. So what you're gonna do, you will go to MAME, and there is an option now, MAME display screen. Same story. Okay, what I'm gonna tell you this month is gonna change because there is something I don't like. But what you're gonna do, you will try number 1, you will try number 2, and you will try number 3. But the deal, what I don't like, in the setting bat config I have, if you press display 1, it will tell MAME to show on display 1. Alright? If you click another time, it will change to automatic. after, if you try number 2 and you were on number 1, it will change to automatic. You need to press it another time. Sounds complicated. What I mean is you need to click 2 times. Alright? It's 1 time for auto, 1 time to 1. Every time you press a second time on any setting, it will change to auto, and after it will change to the number you click. Okay? So let's say you press 1, it doesn't work. You press 2, you need to press 2 another time. You need to press 3, and you need to press 3 another time, because every second time you press any setting, it changes to automatic. I will change it. It will be display 1, 2, 3, and auto. Okay, sounds complicated, but just press it twice for now. So, because if your main screen is this one, it's possible the MAME is gonna boot on a second screen or a third screen. That's really possible. Okay, it doesn't follow it doesn't care about the RetroBeast. So yeah, so next month in 2 update, you will see, if you see automatic, you will only need to press 1, 2, and 3 1 time, because now it doesn't make sense pressing 3 times. All right. So second screen is fixed. Hey, whoa! Where's my update? Almost finished. Oh, and the second screen can be disabled also. There is a setting on, I think I talked about that 2 months ago. But let's say you're a streamer or you do other stuff on your second screen. Okay, let's boot RetroBeast. Just want to be clear. Because when you boot RetroBeast, it's using your second screen and third screen for the logo art. Okay? But let's say you need this screen. You need to go with your mouse and you have an application, or you're a streamer, you need your stream application, whatever the reason, but you need your second screen or third screen. You can turn it off in the setting. Let's go back to setting, because I'm not sure I show all the setting. I don't know. Okay, you have the Beast update. You can turn off and on Pixelcade now from the setting. See, Pixelcade off and on. LED blinky, you can turn it off and on. So if you don't, LED blinky is the color button. If you don't have those colors, so you can, it's always off. When you do syncoveries, it will be off. But if you need it, you need to turn it on. And the Pixelcade is the pixel, this screen. If you need the Pixelcade to show the logo that you're gonna play the game, you need to turn it on. The Sindon, you have all the tools and the team. Second screen, see, you can disable the second screen. So that's it, guys. The best system in the world, RetroBeast. Oh yeah, and because I fixed the core, wait a second, because I fixed the core, the RetroBeast 5 theme works on 1 terabyte, 4 terabyte, and 96 terabyte now. The core is updated on the 4 terabyte and the 1 terabyte. This theme was broken on some PC, and now it works. Alright. So I almost removed the theme. I did have so many problems with the theme and some PC. And when I did fix the core of the RetroBeast, this theme now, wonderful. Best of the best. Alright, thanks guys. So this is the update 41. Available 1st of September for free user, and Patreon in a few days, in 5 days, in 15th of August. And seriously, RetroBeast is the best now. Everything works. You can quit game very fast. You can save your game. The game list is flawless, no duplicated. The best of the best. Ton of PC game, pinball, game manual, collection, and I have so many stuff I want to add and explore, and in the future. It will be great update in the future. Thanks guys for watching. See you next month. Bye. Oh yeah, you can launch BigBox and LaunchBox from the RetroBeast now. On the main wheel. You have the LaunchBox, Hyperspin, and BigBox. It will close RetroBeast and it will boot LaunchBox or BigBox, as you like.